And you see, Moses was taken to the top of the mountain as I was giving the 10 commandments. The mount burned with fire. Everybody was afraid as I was speaking, and they retreated. With all this thing I'm doing with Moses, you never know that Moses is a special man. How was Moses meek? Look at it in the book of Numbers, chapter 12, from verse 1 all through to 15. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman. Come, Miriam, what has Moses done? No, why did he not marry an Israelite? At what age did he run away from Egypt? At the age of 40. Was he not qualified to have married at that time? At the age of marrying, he ran away from where Israel? Where? To Midian. Even there, it was the daughter of a priest, one who had a kind of a little knowledge and understanding about God, that he married. The best he could find. Then what is his fault? He shouldn't have married there. What's your problem, Miriam? What is the problem that you are always looking for fault? You're always looking for fault. Check it up well. If it were you, Miriam, that were in the land of Midian, you would have not married. So, now, see them challenging Moses. I'm telling you, this life of meekness. Wonderful life. See what they said. And they said, has the laws in this spoken only by Moses? Had he not spoken also by us? If Moses exalted himself greatly, will these people be comparing themselves with him? I'm talking about meekness. A leader should be meek. If Moses was that great man, yeah, everybody stand up. Sit down. Hey, stand up until I sit down. If that was the spirit he was carrying, could these people have the boldness to be thinking that God uses them also? It's because Moses recognized them. It's because Moses cherished them and never exalted himself above them. He gave them their respect as seniors, elders. That is why they had the audacity to challenge him, to belittle him. You see that? And they said, had the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Had he not spoken also by us? And the Lord had it. Leave the matter to me. I have had it. As I live, said the Lord, I have heard the murmuring which these people have murmured. The Lord had it. Didn't Moses hear? What will Moses do to them? What will Moses do? What do you think Moses should do? A meek man. Maybe you will say, what have I wronged? Tell me, I will say sorry if I have wronged anywhere. But the Lord had it. Now, the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. Not a proud man, not an injurious man, not per se a judgmental man. Very meek, filling it with people. Man Moses, humble, above everybody that was on the earth, by judgment of heaven, not the judgment of any constituted committee or any societal men that want to give award. No, heaven, the judgment of the Creator that judges to the cells of the body. He said, Moses, that man you are criticizing is the meekest man on the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And the three came out. Something has happened. Something has happened. God had it. Come, do you think all these abusive words you used against your leader, God didn't hear? Do you think all these boastful words you were talking with your wife against your pastor, God didn't hear? Do you think when you meet together and speak and laugh because of contrary spirit in your life and the contrary plan you have taken to do, God didn't hear? He had it. He had it. And you're doing this thing over a meek man. A man that will not want to harm you. A man that will not even want any people to harm you. You are doing this thing over to such a man. God had it. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. It's not everyone that I make prophet. It is a gift. Not everybody. Then I will meet him. Miriam, you are boasting that you are speaking because you are a prophetess. I gave you that privilege. And I come and say things that sometimes you don't understand. I use proverbs. I use something. I speak some ways in a car, and I use some shadows. Yes. Yes. My servant Moses is not so. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. I deal with Moses in a higher way. Why are you comparing yourself with Moses? If the Lord wanted to do that, I didn't dream anything, the Lord didn't show me. Come, you think that the Lord must pass through you? You think that the Lord must tell you everything? Are you the highest there? Are you the leading man? The Lord has grades of people. He placed Moses above you. Why are you murmuring then? Why are you accusing Moses then? He has exalted Moses above you. What is this prophet you are talking about? Is it not the Spirit of the Lord? I took of the Spirit in Moses and put on 72 others. But Moses still had more above all of them. Can any one of them now challenge Moses? That he knew God more than Moses? He knows the way of God more than Moses? Human being. Why are you so proud? Why are you heady? Why are you stubborn? Yes. Then the Lord said, wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? That is where God is wondering at you. Why are you not afraid? This man so great, I met him in the wilderness. I appeared unto him in a burning fire. I dressed him in authority and power and sent him to Egypt. I made his elder brother Aaron to serve him. I made him a dread to Pharaoh. Through him, I did exploit in the land of Egypt that the world trembles to today. You see the crossing of the Red Sea. I did it through Moses. All the walk through the wilderness, as you're going everywhere, it was Moses I'm using. And you see, Moses was taken to the top of the mount as I was giving the 10 commandments. The mount burned with fire. Everybody was afraid as I was speaking, and they retreated. With all this thing I'm doing with Moses, you never know that Moses is a special man. You never dreaded to raise a mouth against Moses. You thought you could withstand him. Human being. They are doing the same thing. Jesus Christ came to the world. He was in the world. The world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came to his own, and his own received him not. That's man. The meekness of God will soon overpass man to the severity of God. I'm talking about mankind on earth. They shall soon enter to the severity of God.